Greetings, people of Earth. Welcome one, welcome all to What the Hell Did I Just Watch with me, your host, Oscar, reeling on this very broadcast, on this transmission. We are talking about the festive season. We're taking a moment to talk about the festive season. We will jump back onto our regularly scheduled programming, our regularly scheduled broadcast. It's not all scheduled, it's falling apart, but we're here, we're keeping it well, we're rocking it, we're having some fun, and we're trying to share that festive cheer, that festive joy, the good times rolling, because it is Christmas. Merry Christmas one, Merry Christmas all, happy holidays, get that magic out, let it all rock and roll, let it bring and be epically bliss. Hell to the yeah, that's the way we do. Now, Christmas is one of my favourite times of the year, alongside the night of Halloween, because so much fun and beauty happens upon the night of Halloween. But Christmas, it's magical, it's amazing, it's breathtaking. Everybody, or a lot of souls, replace milk with Baileys. So the 2nd December hits when you brew up your coffees, when you brew up your blissful brews. The milk takes a vacation until January, and out comes the Baileys Irish cream, or some form of craft Irish cream or cream liqueur that replaces the milk for the month, for the festive season in your blissful brews. And that is the best, because I've just had a cheeky blissful brew, and I did put a snifter of Irish Baileys cream in there. It was delicious. And of course the clotted cream, the festive clotted cream, because the festive season is absolutely amazing. It is beautiful, it is bliss. The food, the drink, the atmosphere, the vibe, the mulled wine, it's all epically delicious. And if you know the story, you know the story. But this time last year, couple months prior, leading up to the festive season, I received some life-changing news. I was given some life-changing news by somebody very, very close to my heart, somebody I loved and cared for, worshipped and adored, all this, that and the other, and I guess I still do, even though the news was about life changing it up and, of course, walking our separate ways. Yes, I am, of course, talking about my one true love, my goddess. She gave me the news last year, a couple of months prior, towards the festive season, and of course, sadly, we were supposed to walk our ways at the time of the festive season. So when the festive season hit, we would spend our final days together, we would take our moments, and we would say farewell. But we thought it best to have one final Christmas together, for ourselves, for our minds, for our hearts, for our souls, and for our families, because we had not yet told them the news, because we were going to tell them in the news, like, Merry Christmas, guess what, I'm being thrown away. Well, no, it wasn't like that. It was that they wished to walk their separate paths. They wanted to do their journey alone, and of course there was a lot of things to change and evolve, because we were living together in our house, and a lot of things had to be moved, so you get the idea with that. So even though it's a reminder of me that this time last year things were falling apart, things were breaking down, and I was knowingly about to lose the love of my life, knowingly lose the yeah, I don't let that, I try not to let that deter me. I try to enjoy the festive season. I try to let the spirit sing loud, sing proud, because I am a true fan of Christmas. Christmas movies, Christmas food, Christmas environments, Christmas atmosphere, like heading into the city, heading into the towns, the villages, wherever you be. It's festive cheer galore, and of course the Christmas markets with the mulled wine, the mulled cider, the mulled rum. It's all good, and every single thing ignites and sparks the spirit, keeping the energy flowing. And of course, this year I am alone or by myself, and it's a lot of fun to do those kind of things with others. But I will be going out if I get the time, if I get the moment, to explore the markets, to take in the mulled wine. And of course, I have the old fashions. I will be jumping in, gathering the Negroni, and of course, maybe the spritz, and definitely the mulled wine, because me and my, as I say, former love, used to drink mulled wine a lot. During the winter, we'd go out together, walks with the mulled wine during the festive time, a lot of festive, blissful coffees, if you know what I mean, and hot chocolates as well. Holy hell. It was divine. It was nectar of the creation bliss. It was beautiful. But I will be heading out. So far I've had many festive hot chocolates and festive coffees with the clotted cream, the Irish liqueur cream, the Bailey's flavoured bliss. I'll be having many, many more. It's good, it's good, it's delicious, it's beautiful, it's fantastic, and I love it to bits. My damn, how the times have changed. Yes, indeed. So yeah, that was the life-changing news I received last Christmas. Well, a couple of months prior. I think it was around, October time, early stages of October, or mid-October. It was breaking. It was shocking. But the spirits still rock high. The spirits still rock wild, because Christmas holds so many memories for me. Like, I've performed in Christmas plays, I've done Christmas caroling, I've been Christmas characters in Christmas festive shows, in Christmas horror shows, in all kinds, some LARPing, some Christmas LARPing. I've even portrayed Santa Claus, or a version of Mr. Claus at some point. Mr. Saint Nick, it's the Mr. You get the idea with that, which was beautiful, which was bliss, absolutely beautiful. And I've even been an elf many a time, Santa's little helper. Santa's I was even a demonic freaky elf as well, rocking it well with that. It was beautiful, it was amazing. But yeah, loved that, absolutely loved that. So Christmas it's a time of love and care and cherishment and welcoming others. Like if you meet somebody, have a chat with them, sit down if you want, gather up a mulled cider, a mulled wine, a mulled rum, a festive hot chocolate, sit and chat in the frosty air, let the snow fall to the earth and just chinwag for hours. And of course, if you've got it, which my father does have it, a fire pit in the garden, which he built himself via the stones. So it's like an open pit that you can close. He's got like this, I think, cast iron door or cage or something that he's built onto it. But mainly it's an open pit that he's built, and you can just put the firewood in there, the timber, the kindling, all that sort of stuff, and you can cook on it as well. It's like a barbecue. It's got a pit on top with the grill and everything. He's modified that. He is a crafter and a creator, which is Hellfire, and it's beautiful to sit around it on a night and just have it in the centre and just, oh, it's beautiful. It's bliss. It's magical to sit around outside in the back garden on a frosty eve with the fire roaring and crackling and casting its magic. You know, you've got your layers on, and you've got your mug, your favourite mug with your warming liquid or nectar in there, whether it be the mulled rum, the mulled cider, the mulled wine, or the festive blissful nectar that is hot chocolate or coffee with the cream, the Irish cream in there. Up to the yes, absolutely delicious. Or even a hot creamed Guinness, which I've heard about. I've had a creamed Guinness, but I've never had a hot creamed Guinness. I actually really liked the the creamed Guinness. It was very interesting. I crafted that for St. Patrick's Day, Hellfire to this. You've got to pour one draft of Guinness. I had a can with the nitrous in, the little sphere, crack, pop, pour, wait, and enjoy. It is beautiful. It is bliss. So that's what I crafted on St. Patrick's Day. It was delicious. I've seen them about. People have been saying, get them tried. It was delicious. It was beautiful. It was fantastic. But I've never had a hot creamed Guinness, which I'm guessing is in a way like an Irish coffee. I have been drinking Irish coffees for quite some time. I've had many Irish coffees, and they are just divine. They are just so damn divine. They are bliss. They are beautiful. I love them so much. This is the festive time, so it's the time to get it out there, craft it wild, get what you want, you know. Take pictures of that little red truck hauling a Christmas tree, spread them around the world, wear your jumper of that little red truck hauling a Christmas tree, get your oven mitts with that little red truck hauling a Christmas tree, your hat with a picture on of a little red truck hauling a Christmas tree, and you know, of course, your woolly gloves with that little red truck hauling a Christmas tree, and your socks, your festive woolly socks with that little red truck hauling a Christmas tree on it, and your tea towels, get your festive tea towels out with that little red truck hauling a Christmas tree. You get the idea with that. It is beautiful. And the candle. Let's not forget the candle of the little red truck hauling a Christmas tree. Yes, indeed, that is the festive time of year. Get your lights up, get your tree out, let that sparkle and shine emanate, and of course, share the love, share the care, share the magic. And I feel the best way to do that is, if you do so wish, invite the souls round for a movie Christmas marathon, a Christmas movie marathon, or even just a movie marathon. It doesn't have to be festive if you don't want it to be festive, but having Christmas movie marathons this time of year is absolutely amazing. We've already begun. We've had quite a few so far, a few Christmas movie marathons I have crafted. We've been watching some interesting ones, quite a lot of, Hallmark, low budget Christmas movies, and we discovered that some of them had the exact same poster and the exact same storyline inscription. So when we watched them, we found one, different title, and we read it, and it sounded interesting. It was about this woman who owned I think she was a big city girl, and she came down to this small town at Christmas, and she meets this guy who owns his own pizza shop, and he's in trouble, and she gets involved with him, and I'm spoiling it for you, but I've not told you which one, eh? But yeah, and this is just the outline, so no spoilers. And she meets him, and she gets involved with this little tiny pizza shop. She's like, I'm from the big city. I know how to advertise. I know how to get the word out. I know how to do these things. So I'll help you rock and roll with your pizza shop. And then we found another one that had the exact same inscription, just worded slightly different. differently. Yeah. Like what? Like we didn't because we were watching other things and doing other things, and we were cooking as well, cooking up a feast for the movie. But we didn't check them out. We just read the inscriptions where they had almost, or if not identical inscriptions, just worded differently. And then we found two movies, one of which we watched had a poster of the family, like sort of festive stairwell and, you know, Christmas pictures and everything. And the family was sort of like going up the stairwell, you know, in their Christmas jumpers, posing for their Christmas like postcard, their Christmas photo, which was that was the poster, and then the title was underneath. And we found a different movie with the exact same poster, just the title of the movie was different underneath. So we were like, is that a sequel to this movie? Like, we watched the movie, one of the movies, that's why we saw the poster. And then after we watched the movie, we saw another movie with the exact same poster, just a different title. So we thought, is that a sequel to this movie? Because it had the exact same cast on the poster. It was the exact same poster, just a different name. So we put that movie on. And it turns out it had nothing to do at all with the movie we just watched with that poster. And the movie we watched first had those cast members in it, had those actors in it that were in the poster. The second movie we watched with the exact same poster, just a different, did not have those actors in it. Did not have, not at all. It was a different cast. It was a different style movie. I mean, it's interesting. These little like low budget Hallmark Christmas movies. I mean, when I say low budget could be still, you know, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, because the feature length Hollywood blockbusters are like 5, 6, 7 million, or even in some cases like, some of them are like 10, 20 million, or in other cases they've been like, have they been like 100 million, like 200 million? And of course they've brought in so much more depending on, I mean, I guess for a feature film, Hollywood style, I guess 1 million is low budget. If it was like, you know, you got the actors, say you got, you know, Daniel Craig, you've got maybe Will Smith in there, you've got Helen Mirren, Judi Dench, you know, all these big names, you've got Zach Galifianakis, yeah, try saying that really fast, absolute legend. You've got John Hamm, you've got all these big names. If the movie budget for that was 1 million, that'd be classed as a Hollywood low budget film, a feature length sort of priority top low budget film. But I guess these Christmas ones are like, you know, maybe 50, 60, 70,000, who knows, but they're fun, they're enjoyable, and some of the stuff you see in them is just so goofy and silly. It warms the heart, it puts a smile on your face. I mean, I've been watching tons this year to try and keep my spirit alive, cheer myself up, you know, these low budget sort of silly, goofy, you know, I'm a big city girl, you know, or like, you know, I'm a rugged man that lives in the, you know, I'm a lumberjack man, I don't know, but it's they've got a lot of the same stories. It's like, oh yeah, she'll never go for him, she'll never go, like he's not even her type, or then reverse, it's like, oh yeah, she's this kind of girl and he doesn't like those kind of girls, but guess what, they both end up together. You just reverse the roles. It's like a man and a woman, and this woman is nothing like this man's type. It's like nothing to do with her. They're enemies. They hate each other. They clash. They bash. They're like fighting. And then Christmas magic kicks in. They meet under the mistletoe. Things happen, and they're like, "Oh, we've met," and they kiss, and they fall in love. And then you reverse it. There's a woman and this man. Nothing like this woman's type. They don't even look at each other. They don't like, no, I've never dated men like that. I've never dated anyone like that. And then, of course, it happens again. The Christmas magic, you know, falls in. Festive, joy, sparkles. And then they fall in love and they become one in the same. They get married. It's like, all the kinds of Christmas movies, or all similar romance movies. It's the magic. It's the magic. It's like, you're not my type. I would never look twice at you. You know, I don't even date souls like you. But wait a minute. There's more beneath you. There's more than what the eyes see. There's more that my mind can perceive. What's under that? What's behind that door? Let me open the chest, open the realm, and see what mysteries lie within. They fall in love. They are together. Boom. Or it's one of those souls, two souls, and it's like, oh yeah, this soul is they're gonna end up together, but wait a minute, they end up with this soul instead. Holy hell, psyching out. That is what the festive, joyful, low budget, or any Christmas movie is about. It's the wackiness, it's the festiveness, and a lot of the performances in there are beautiful. It's so good. Like, as I say, it's so bad, it's good, it's bliss. Like, you know, it is amazing, it is beautiful, it is absolutely fantastic. Hi, donkey. You get the idea with that. It's fantastic. You've got to watch them. You've got to spread the festive cheer. And of course, sitting down to a festive movie marathon, or even a festive TV series, or even, as we do so love, a festive cook-up, a festive brew-up, where people, souls that have the will and the power and the ability to craft and create, sit down with you and create some humble, delicious Christmas food. It is amazing, it is awesome, and it is bliss. We're going to set this episode, this adventure here to rest, and we're going to return with some more festive cheer and joy, because this is how we do. It is beautiful, it is bliss, and it is always delicious. Keep that festive spirit rocking wild. Keep that festive joy high. Sing it loud, sing it proud. And of course, we will return with some more festive magic and a little spice. Merry Christmas one, Merry Christmas all, and I'll see you in the very next adventure. Hell yeah, baby!